there's two of us today. I'm on Della, and I'm coming out with Tara Marie on Flynn, and this is her third ride on Flynn. And the reason we're going out together is to work is twofold. Firstly, to get Flynn to realise he has to go in front when asked, and he's a natural follower, and he's got it all worked out, and he thinks life evolves around just staying behind the other horse, which has its value if you've got a child and you don't want the pony to take the child off into the distance. But other than that, it's a reluctance to go forward, and he puts up a bit of a battle, and he says, no, I don't go in front, or I don't even go beside very often. So there's that to work on. And secondly, we need to work on the separation. So in other words, when one horse leaves another, just briefly, and horses have to be ready for that, and it has to be taught. And Della is ready for that, and not only that, she's naturally okay with horses going in front, so she's a very good escort from that point of view. So now Tara Marie is going to work with Flynn to bring him out in front as we go down the lane. Okay, away you go, Tars. I think you need to have that stick up in the air and just flick it on his shoulder. That's it. Good. Well, it's a little easier today to get him out in front, isn't it? So far. So the stick needs to be much shoulder tapping and much determination. Yesterday he tried his few tricks, and you weren't really sure what he had up his sleeve, were you? But now you realise that actually, and because he weren't quite sure, he said, I'm not going, and he has got used to not going, and other people have given in. The other advantage is sometimes you have to give the shoulder a really big slap. And when we went out with Jupiter and you gave a really big slap down the shoulder, Jupiter got really upset because somebody's really hit him, whereas Della doesn't actually mind if you slap his shoulder. You know, she doesn't take it personally and think it's for her. So again, that's really good because it doesn't upset her. So you see how he's just like he's thinking backwards. He's just all the time trying to not walk up so he can just slip in behind. So it's actually quite tiring because you're having to ride for every stride and not let him drop back behind Della. We often swap sides as well, so Flynn might be on the left and we'll be on the right. And notice how kind of the reins are very loose, so she's just guiding him, you know, with her thoughts, her body, and the stick as well, just because he doesn't really answer the leg when he doesn't want to, so his response to the leg is very selective. He only listens when it suits him to listen, and when he doesn't want to go, he can use all the leg in the world and he's not going to take any notice, so he needs other forms of coercion. But this will be the last company ride for a little bit. As I say, it's his third riding company. The first day he went out with Jupiter, and that didn't work terribly well because Jupiter got all stressed coming home, and then when Tara Marie needed to tap Flynn on the shoulder, as I say, Jupiter thought it was for him and he got quite upset. When we did a little bit of separation work, he got quite anxious, and he's not ready for it, but he will be. Yeah, we'll go for a trot in a minute. When you ready? Right, and trotting on. he's keeping to his own side of the road, isn't he? There. Okay.